I left a situation where I was of uncertainty. It was, I didn't know exactly how long I would be there because there was so much that I was uncertain about. My daughter had arranged for me to go into a housing program in Mount Vernon. In fact, I was all set to go into this particular senior housing program when the night before I was supposed to enter into or occupy my apartment there, they had a murder or a tragedy, a shooting. So my daughter decided it's not for me to go there. So she went through the internet, and through the internet she found a home. It was 3 of us accepted to this cottage, and of course it's a cottage that is programmed for 3 residents, and this is where we started. When I got to A Home, and when I arrived here at A Home, I found it, I call it the 3 S's I found here. I found solace, security, and success, I call that. I just feel that there's a need for A Home and advocates for those people who are in need of housing, an advocate for people, whatever their situations where it be. I happen to be a professional, but there are people who are at various statuses of life that things happen. And you never know what position you'll be in, what your needs will be. But one certainty is that people will always need adequate places, safe places, secure places to call home. And thank God for A Home.
It's all about Barbara. Barbara, to me, has represented A Home. I opened the store about 11 years ago, and pretty soon Barbara came into the shop and looked around and chatted a little bit, and she would visit again and again, and after a while she would just sit. I had a seating area in the prior location of the store, and she would sit and she would be quiet, or we would chat. And then gradually I understood that Barbara resided at A Home. When she wanted to go home, she would call a taxi, and I thought, well, I really should offer Barbara a ride home because my car is right around the corner, and the A Home house is only 4 blocks from the store. But then I realized, no, this was Barbara's life, her comfort zone. She would walk into town, get lunch, visit me, and then take a cab home. She didn't bother anybody. She was self-sufficient. And I understood that A Home is a place for people who have challenges. And I moved to town and opened a store because I got divorced and I was going through challenges. My little house was built in 1938, 1,300 square feet. All of the other homes in my neighborhood are basically Sears kits, small, old style, and the A Homes fit very comfortably. The homes fit right in, the houses fit right in, and the residents too.
To me, what community is, it's about caring for people and being cared for, and I think with A Home, that's what A Home does, and that's what we do together. So that to me is what a community is about, and that's really important to me. So huge, huge positive impact on a community. So I had somebody tell me how, in tears, how incredibly proud she was of herself that she found a place that she could take her children, that it's one thing when you've got something, a challenge, but when you're challenged and you're dealing with a child, that's a whole different thing. And I think she was so happy and so relieved and really ultimately so proud of herself. I think there's a resilience that I've seen with people that is just magnificent. I think that's just been such like this gumption that people have. Well, one of the best baristas in Chappaqua was an A Home resident. I would walk into I'd go into that Starbucks just for the fun of seeing him at work. And if you ever want to make a difference in someone's life and really have that incredible impact that A Home has, that's what you should do. There's no question. It is so much about the people. The people are so amazing. There are so many individuals in this group who just have so, as I've said, so enriched our lives. You could make a huge impact on someone's life, huge, because it's such an individual thing. It's not just sending your money off to something and you never, it's this kind of, you know, something you just, it's not tangible. This is a very tangible opportunity to make a huge impact on someone's life.
Okay. A home, oh altruistic, caring, a home. You've been an advocate for secure, affordable housing for the aged, the needy, and the forlorn. Oh, a home, oh altruistic, caring, a home. You've been an advocate for affordable, secure housing for the aged, the needy, and forlorn.